Hola, hello, hello, hello. Oh, beautiful day. Beautiful day. Oh, new scenery. That's where the computer was from this morning, so I thought, why move it? Go through all the trouble. Oh. Whew. Very energetic day today. Took part in my first time with the group chat. Ooh. If you want to be an energy feeder, you should go there. Wow, that's some good energy. I tell you, some beautiful, beautiful people there. Hope I gave as much as I took. Ooh. Oh, sorry. It's a beautiful day. It felt like I haven't made a video in a while, I think. Don't remember the exact last time I did it. Oh. Just been cleaning the house today. You know, the house needs to take a poop. That's how I've been cleaning. Cleaning my bedroom out and about to go back in there and move the bed and get sweep and really do a deep spring cleaning. It's just throwing just tons of junk away. I was going to say a bad word. We'll say poop today. Because it's just that's what it comes to me. Like, oh, gotta go. It's all gotta go. It's gotta, just like the shit in here. It's gotta be pooped out. It's time to clean the house out. I finally have energy again. After years and years of like, every day feeling exhausted and tired and sleepy, last month or so, more energy and more. It's just like, okay. Opening up more and more to it. And I haven't had those days of like, at least not many. I think you're still going to have them, I believe. I'm not going to say I have some special knowledge that someone else doesn't have. We all have shitty days. The days you just feel down or, Most of the time, though, it's because I didn't take the hot bath. And then I really feel it. And I think that's one of the biggest things, one of the most beautiful experiences I've had is all these new energy, getting out of these old patterns into the new energetic patterns. And not locking everything into a system or into a way of doing things. Oh, just want to move. And just exploring it, playing with it, not saying, okay, this is the new thing. This is how we're going to do this. We're going to do this every day repeatedly. I get a fuck you that comes in when I try to do that. Because of course I do. Everybody does. Everybody will. Because you're so used to it. Then you see the old patterns, and it's just been so interesting to watch it. And I've been just enthralled. Oh, because you'll see, like, I think I mentioned in the call, I kind of became a vegetarian, but am I really? I know it's the question, am I really? Because it's not strict. It's just kind of happened. It's not like something I planned out. I noticed there was a few days I didn't eat meat for a while. I'm working at a pizza place. I shouldn't say the name, I guess. Companies don't usually like that. But I work for a pizza place. And so it was easy to have a pizza for dinner one night. Because it's just like, I was tired, wore out, was getting late, you get free pizza. So it's free, it's there. And I felt like shit the next day. I mean, horrible. And it felt like shit for like 3 days after. And I was like, I don't want to do that anymore. I'm just sick of it. And I realized that week I had like 3 days I didn't eat meat. It wasn't like I wasn't trying to. I just didn't feel like it. And it was just because I've been like, what am I having for dinner tonight? I don't know at this moment. I've yet to realize it. I felt into it earlier and so nothing's there. I might end up going to the grocery store and just walking around until something just feels right. And if it's steak, then fuck it. I'll have steak tonight. But if it's a salad or fruit or vegetables or rice or beans, whatever the hell it would be, I'll get that. It's beautiful. I don't know. It's part of this falling. I can't get over falling in love with the body. This was, to me, has been one of the most special experiences of this lifetime. Falling in love with the body, but not as the old egotistical way. Where like, I'm the body. Ownership of it. I don't own it. It's a rental. I guess we take it with us in a way, but but not the physicality part. But it's. I still come back to it. Tells me I always come. It's like having a beautiful pet. It's and the question that came to me, and I'm like, would you have treated one of my beautiful cats the way I've treated my own body? And the answer was, fuck no, absolutely not. I love those. I love my cats. I would never. I treat them with respect. I listen to them. I give them affection. I love them, and I had not done that to my own body, which was a very interesting realization to have and be really honest with yourself about. And this beautiful communication and conversation that's been happening with the body, it tells you what it wants. Then there's, and sometimes I feel myself drawing back, especially if I get stressed out or the nervous system starts going up, which has, the nervous system used to go way up to here, out. Now, in the last 3 or 4 weeks, it hasn't gone past that. If it starts here, I notice it. I'm aware of it. And I'm also communicating, and I'm like, okay, I have to stop. I'm causing this in some way. I have to take ownership. It's like, it's one of the big things, the ownership of it, the taking responsibility of it, and acknowledging all these things that are going off in the body. And it's just been a beautiful experience. It's a little exhausting at times because you're not used to being that aware of it all. Okay, I've been cleaning the house, so I've been bending over and sweeping and filling up trash bag, and my back's sore. So I have to stop. I have to say, I get to acknowledge that pain. I get with curiosity, not like, oh, poor me, oh, poor back. No, it's not that. It just wants acknowledgement. It wants awareness. It just wants to be seen in a way. So it can be taken care of. It can say, this is causing, okay, let's stop for a minute. We're stressing. Let's let that muscle relax. Let's play with it. Okay, then I find it doesn't go away sometimes completely, but it dampers down, or it calms down. It relaxes a bit. Especially if I'm treating it every night to a nice hot bath. If I skip that, I really feel it the next morning. It's like, no, I gotta take it, not for myself, but for the body, because I want to have respect, the same respect for my body as I have for one of my cats, for one of my beautiful pets that I love so much. It's been so. Because even when I stopped eating meat, and started trying different things, and I really found this is one of the beautiful things that the gift from doing it was realizing all the thoughts I had of I like this, I like that, was fucking completely off. It was gone. Because I used to like little tomatoes. I used to not like those. I used to if I got a sour, I'd take it off. But I tried one. Oh my god! It was the most beautiful thing, sensual experience I've ever had. Just eating beautiful, live, living tomato. It almost could sing as you ate it. And talking to my food. Been doing that too now. just acknowledging it. It just like the body. There is, having those those moments of realizing there is no separation, having those moments of realizing that is me, that is my energy, it's my consciousness, and therefore my consciousness is there in everything. And that's one of the reasons cleaning the house, it has a certain tone and energy. It needs to be cleaned out. And old shit needs to go. It needs to fucking just get out of here. And it's like, I can sit with that shit energy, or I can just fucking let it go. Oh, and it feels good, because then you're like, oh, when you're cleaning, it's fun. It's, oh, hold on. Give me a second. I want to read a quote. I'm going to go outside. My phone's there. Hello, I'm back. Now I wanted to read this quote. This has been on my phone since the first of the year. So what is that, 4 or 5 months now or something like that? This is it's a Damas quote. It says, every job should have creativity, joy, and a feeling of success or accomplishment in it. I'll show it. Probably can't see it. There you go. My dirty phone. But that, I put that on my phone because I did not have that. That's simply, I was like, because when I go to work, I have always been work is manly thing. It's very masculine. I'm very masculine when I go to work because it's very focused. I do my job, I do it right, and I go. I move quickly. I get in real focus, and therefore, there was not a lot of creativity in my job, and I couldn't find it. And it was so harsh. And that's what throws my nervous system through the ringer the most, was me going to work. That's where I'm a shut-in pretty much. It feels like some days a hermit. I don't have friends. I don't have people I hang out with. The only person I talk to every once in a while is my mom. It was never like some people did it mentally. To me, it just happened. It's just me. I prefer being by myself. I prefer being alone. Rather be with my cats most of the time than with people. That's been changing. Something I'll say I am working on, because it's one of the. Right now there's like all these little micro changes, all these micro things that are happening that you're realizing and changing. If I try to think about it, it'll throw my mind into a fucking whirl. So I don't usually, but it's all these little things, little here, a little change here, a little change here, a little change here, maybe a little bigger change here, and a little bigger here, and then another little one, and there's so much happening right now. If I can't, it confuses the mind to fucking think about it. But so I'm trying to adjust my glasses. Is that an energetic pattern? I'm not wearing them at the moment, because my eyesight keeps fucking changing. And I have my glasses on, I can't see anything 5 feet in front of me. So I have to take them off so I can see the computer and use it. I can't, at the moment it's hard, I can't read the speedometer is hard to read on my car. It's just, for a while there I couldn't see things far away, now I can't see anything close up. But I can see them fine close up if I take my glasses off. It's like, okay, it needs to figure his shit out. That's one of the weird body changes. We'll see. Last time it lasted about 2 weeks, and then it went back to where it was. We'll see how long this lasts. But but I put that on my phone because at the time, at the beginning of the year, that every job should have creativity, joy, and a feeling of success or accomplishment in it. I didn't have any of that when I go to work. Let's go to work, let's bulldoze through it, force my way, focus. And control everything. I think one of the calls, I believe the 26th call, she brought up that someone was trying to control space and time. And I was like, that clear, like, yes, Absolutely. Trying to control space and time. Now, if you think about that, that's like ridiculous because you can't do it, at least from the human level. So, and wondering why I'm getting stressed out and frustrated and angry because that shit happens. My job isn't just a stationary job. I go out. I'm driving about. I go to people's houses. I meet them. I meet a lot of different people in a lot of different neighborhoods. Sometimes the ghetto. Sometimes the rich neighborhood. You never know. And people are weird. I can tell you some stories. Put it this way, this is funny. I won't go too much into it, but went to deliver pizza. Somebody opens the door wearing a dildo. Yeah, just think of how that's kind of fun stuff. Like that weird shit that happens. You never know what's going to happen, and I've been really. That was a while back. They tipped well though. So I was like, oh well, fuck it. I don't give a shit. As long as you tip well, your driver will look past a lot of things. Having fun. But I didn't have any. I didn't feel any creativity, and I was blaming it. And at that point, I was in that focus. I was like, "It's the job. I got to find another job." But I feel like no. If I get another job, it won't cure anything. It wouldn't. I already left working retail because I was my body was falling apart. I was so stressed and filled with anxiety and the nervous system going off and everything else. I couldn't take it anymore. I just had a clean break and said, fuck it, I'll go deliver pizza and make $300 a fucking every 2 weeks. I don't give a shit. I'd rather do that than fucking, because I think I would have killed myself if I continued on. But it wasn't the job. That's one thing I taking responsibility. It was me. Me. There you go. I can be egotistical about that. It was all me. Well, all what I thought work was. That's one of the things I've been finding beautiful. Changing my relationship with work. And not seeing it as work anymore. Shit, letting that it's still it's easy to say it. It's harder to do it. And I don't know. The quote keeps coming back to me. It's not how much you do. That's from Sarah. It's not how much you do. It's how you do it. So that's one of the things of like, how am I doing it today? Am I doing it with that? Let's look back. Because I can't remember nothing. Am I doing it back with creativity, joy, and a feeling of success and accomplishment? Or am I doing it just with a sense of loathing and fucking hatred and frustration and anxiety? These are the lovely questions that come up. And it's like, I'd say being brutally honest with yourself is the most beautiful thing you can ever do to yourself, for yourself. It's just, you can just feel your muscles relaxing. So it's like this is brutal, honest. It's not this that's causing all my trouble. It's not that. It's, as Domus would say, it's not. Stop going to conspiracy theories. I could say conspiracy theory was my job. I was looking at it in that tight, narrow way. They're doing this to me. Blah 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 blah. All that bullshit. Oh, poor me, playing the fucking victim. Oh, well, sorry, I feel like swaying. Just like... It's the beauty of right now. You never know. It's just going to happen, I find myself, too, it helps out... because I've been trying not to regiment, like, meditation. Well, I still don't believe in meditation. I really don't. I don't think meditation's real. I think it's an illusion. Sorry. It's just allowing. It's just you allow so much, you fall into it, just changes. You could say it becomes meditation. But to me, it's just, I'm just sitting there allowing, start twirling, start going. Maybe I see something. Maybe I have a feeling about something. Oh, maybe I feel, I should feel into this. And then I go play into that. I want to feel into that new light. Oh, I want to feel into what it's like for my job to change, for my relationship and the dynamics. Oh, how can I play with that? How can I change that? How can I realize when I'm getting into that focus? How, all that self-inquiry. You just, just not looking for that answer, just feeling into it openly and just curiosity, pure curiosity. I think that curiosity has been one of the most beautiful teachings. That active allowing with curiosity and just allowing it to expand. You can feel it. Just having, playing with everything. I think I've talked trying new foods like I said, squash. I would tell you I don't like, for my old energetic pattern, I don't like squash. Squash is nasty. I don't know, I kind of feel like I like squash. I don't know how to cook squash. I'd have to probably watch a YouTube video. Maybe I'll have squash tonight. Just try it out and see what it's like. It's just, maybe I'll be surprised. One thing, it was coffee. I've always put a lot of sugar and cream in my coffee. And the other day, I was getting there. I would told you I don't like black coffee. It's bitter. I could never drink it. I try it. I was like, all these other things I've been trying have been beautiful and sensual, and I didn't think I liked them. Let me try it. I was like, I like black coffee now. I'm like, I think that's better. Oh wow. So it's just like little things like that. Just like, oh wow. Sorry, I feel like twirling a bit. Oh, we're just gonna do it because this is safe space. Yeah, I know y'all fucking do this shit. Come on. You can't judge me for it. But yeah, I'll go in the bathroom at work and sometimes you just sit there 5 minutes. I'll try to just start with the mountain pose. Just sitting there in the mountain pose. Then just let the body start moving however it wants to move and just wiggle. And it's just, if I feel that nervous system start going off a little bit, I just kind of, for 5 minutes, it's just like, gives you a relief, gives you that, so you can be in that clarity. Because that's one of the biggest things, is having that, these new light or new energy. I forget all the, I can never remember all these sayings. I get them eventually, but these new energetic patterns, whatever we're going to call them. Just playing with them. None of them are strict. None of them are hardcore. They're there to be played with like a toy, like a child playing with a toy. When you're. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna keep getting up. I had to go grab a toy. I have a toy dinosaur. When a child is playing with a toy dinosaur, it doesn't care about, it doesn't have any beliefs, it doesn't understand. Well, like a scientist might, they made this type of sound, they move this way, they can do this, they can only do that. It was very limited. A child plays with, no, a dinosaur can fly. Maybe it becomes a dragon and starts fire breathing. Maybe it comes invisible. It doesn't matter. All the options, the possibilities, the potentials are just there, and you can feel it. And you just want to dance with it. And every time you feel that focus, I know she talked about focus and not being in focus. That's kind of where we're going. But when you find that singular focus, that linear focus, it's just no fun anymore. It really isn't. It's like, oh, it's a drag. And then feeling how that hurts my body, and I'm like, I don't want to hurt my body anymore. I'm just sick of it. When I feel myself hurting my body again, or getting that stressed and that anxiety, I'm like, fuck this shit. Why am I worrying about fucking this? It's pointless. Fuck it. I think Sarah said she gave up worry when she felt what it was doing to the whole world. What her worry was doing. I haven't felt that yet, but I feel what it does to me. And if that's reflecting out to the world, fuck. Why would I want to do that? Fuck it. I feel like cursing a lot today. I have a potty mouth. I apologize. Not really, but... It's just been a lot of... Yeah, it's just tiny things. It's just tiny things here and there. Being in meditation, realizing... I used to look at past lives like, goddamn those motherfuckers. I'd go through all this fucking shit. A lot of it's not even fucking mine. It's all goddamn motherfuckers. Goddamn them. Now, I probably wouldn't have said that's what I thought, but it was. It wasn't conscious. It wasn't very aware, but it was. And realized, but one night I was doing this stuff here in the kitchen because I got to come here. I have to have room because I'm afraid when it hits them. Sometimes the hands start flying all over the place. I'm afraid I'm going to break my hand hitting something. I make sure to spread out everything out. But I was having all these things, and I kept having multiple times as this happened, where I'm seeing a past life, and it's just there, and they're doing a ritual, and I'm just witnessing it, and being part of it, and realizing, all these things I've learned these in a past life, and now I get to play with them. I guess I used to see past lives as a one-way street. I was just. They were getting my light. We would say I was allowing the light, but I wasn't really getting anything from them. But that's been changing. I can feel. You can feel it. There's the opening. Communication is back and forth. I don't know. I'm probably not very eloquent about it at the moment, talking about it, but there's this. Communication. There's this. I did this in this past life. Now, I know it innately now. Now, it might take some physical work to actually do it correctly, but there's an innate knowingness into it. You have it. The same as they get, as I Kundalini awakens, they're Kundalini awake. But as they did something, I get their gifts as well. It's a two-way street now, I should say. I'm just trying to get words out here. Trying to stay a little focused. I've seen Dougie all over the place. Just playing with my dinosaur. I probably need to go out and get grounded. Something I need to start doing. I don't do it. I did have a nice fall the other day. A good laugh too, but as Adama said, a nice bump and feel. Luckily, I didn't hurt anything, but to the call today, her shoulder surgery. I'm like, trust me, I've dislocated this shoulder multiple times and broke a bone in it. I don't want that anymore. I'm like, I've had enough of that. I've done that in the past. That's how I've gotten through shit. Nice bump and feel. I know it's like the hit right there. You feel that. I guess the thing is, what I'm trying to say is, I'm trying to find words. It's been so sensual this last, especially 3 or 4 weeks. Maybe a little longer, but it's just been so much more sensual. And that doesn't mean I haven't had shit days. Even last night, it was a very busy night. I was the only driver. Got my ass handed to me with workload, and most of the day I was in this way. I was open, but there by the last few hours of the night, I ended up going back into the old patterns. And that work. Okay, I got all these things to do. I get all this because delivering all day. Didn't have a break doing doubles and triple deliveries. I had to do dishes and everything too. Help with prep. All that stuff wasn't done, so I was like, I'm going to be here late. I got a call in the morning. So I went to that focus mode, and I felt like shit afterwards. When I got home, now I didn't go all the way up to there, but I felt myself reaching it, and it was like by the time I got home, I could feel okay, yeah. I did not keep the creativity. I didn't look for I didn't allow the creativity, the joy, the play, any of that. I went into that fucking serious, tight ass focus, and I can't get mad at myself. no purpose in that. So I just felt it with curiosity. So okay, let's play with this. I went back into that dualistic focus. That's fine. That's okay. It's going to happen from time to time. Fuck it. Let's play with it. Let's open. Let's feel into it. It took a little while, and I relaxed, took a hot bath, and I felt 10 times better. But also, it shows me, do I want to treat myself like that when I go to work? Because I know it's going to hurt my body. It's going to hurt the physicality. I don't want to hurt the body anymore. I need to take care of shit. I need to be aware. I need to say, okay, no. Play. Have fun. Don't see it as a fucking goddamn fucking punishment or whatever the hell I was looking at it as. But it's been one of the beautiful things with people. That was another thing too, because I said I meet a lot of weirdos. Isn't that most of us? I don't know. I probably shouldn't be talking about that. I think if a regular everyday person was to come across this channel and watch one of these videos, they'd probably like, weirdo. But that's one thing I had to work on. That's one that I spent the last couple weeks working on. And it's really been expanding, like, oh, okay. Seeing people as potentials of myself. Treating those potentials as I would want to be treated. I don't want to, I guess Damas would said, what are you feeding yourself and what are you feeding others? That's one thing that comes up. What are you feeding yourself and what are you feeding others? Because really it's going to be the same. What I feed others is going to come back to me. It's going to be fed to me. What I feed myself is what's going to come back, is what's going to come out to others. So to me, it's like, gotta be aware. Gotta be fucking responsible. That's the biggest thing. Responsibility. That's driving in my skull. Responsibility. It's time for responsibility. It's time to command energy. That's one thing I tell you. I'm curious. I'm playing with that right now. I made some commanding energy for the new moon and everything for this month, and I'm curious to see what happens, how it plays out, how it comes back. Am I going to close that wave, or am I going to let it? I guess yesterday when I want to say surfing the waves, the energetic waves. You keep getting the song "Surfing Safaris" by the Beach Boys. Surfing Safari, just surf that wave. Let it go. Let it play out. Don't try to close it. Don't go into old patterns. Because let's see what happens. Let's see what changes or doesn't change. We'll just see. Be curious. That's been the beauty of it. I feel like a little child right now. I tell you do. That's what I feel like. I just want to go play. It is that inner child, I guess you could say, but it's outer child too, I guess. I don't know. I'm feeling it. Yeah, the energy has been really, as you can tell, palpable today. Very strong, very potent. I don't know if it was a video call or what. But very, very fun. So, I think I'm going to go surf the waves and finish cleaning my bedroom out. Because right now all the stuff's on top of my bed. If I want to sleep tonight, I'm going to have to finish this up. I think I'm going to move the furniture around when I get done. I'm going to move the bed around. Why not? It's been sitting there. Play around with it. I just want to move things around. Why not? Some feng shui. I don't know any feng shui. I'll just feel, where does the bed want to be? Maybe I had never asked the bed where it wants to be in the room. Maybe I should. Why not? Perhaps it has an opinion. Perhaps it doesn't. Perhaps it doesn't give a shit. But no hurt in asking. I can't stop laughing. Put my serious glasses on, and I'm serious. No, I just can't see you. Or myself. Or the computer buttons. Alright. There's like 20 things that just popped in my head I could talk about, and I'm like, do I really want to? This has been a long video? How long is this video? It's been 35 minutes. I can go over there. That's probably long enough. I can talk about other things later. There's no hurry.